Guys, I will wait until people arrive. I had to go a day early. This is Cindy. So I will wait until people arrive. We'll just hang out. Ha ha. I had to do it today because the VA called me yesterday and said, ha ha ha. We're going to schedule your abdominal injections tomorrow at noon. And I was like, oh, okay. So I get to go tomorrow and have big long needles stabbed in my stomach. And the guy was way too chipper talking about it. So, hi, Sandy. So that's why it got moved to today. So sorry about the Don P. Hi, Karina. I put on a tracer and I hope I filed uh your claim file correctly. You're welcome. You are welcome. And so I hope I filed the claim correctly, but the tracer, they activated the tracer. So they're looking in trucks now or in their warehouse or wherever. So they'll probably find it and send it on its way. So, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, wow. So more than likely, since they're doing the injections tomorrow, and then I'll see her on the 20th. I'll probably get the surgery date on the 20th, and the surgery will be probably within the next week after that. So it's coming quick, guys. It's coming quick. Yeah. So, and of course, all my kids were like, oh, we can't drive you. We can't drive you. And I know there's no way I can drive. So I recruited my dad. And I'm telling you guys, this guy, he could be recruited for the happiest go lucky person on the phone I've ever heard. He was like the most chipper person on the phone. And I'm like, as a nurse, I'm sitting here going, that doesn't bode well because usually when they call you and they're that happy and they're getting happier by the moment as they're telling you what they're going to do. And then they tell you, you're not going to feel a thing. It's just going to be a little pinch and it's a little numbing shot and you won't feel a thing and it's not going to be bad. And they don't tell you how many of them. I'm just like, okay. And I'm thinking about, I used to be the person sitting there holding the person's hands as they're like grouping my hands off and I'm watching them scream. I'm thinking, I'm calling my dad because there's no way I can drive for this. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm just telling him, okay, all right. And he goes, how's Wednesday sound? I'm like, sounds good. He goes, noon. I'm like, okay. As he gets chipper and chipper and chipper. And I know chippier is, that's right. It means you're going to feel everything. And I know them numbing shots burn like fire because that's when the people scream the most is when they're doing them numbing shots because they don't numb till they're done. You know, while they're doing them, they burn like everything. You got it, Karina. So I was just like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm just like gritting my teeth going, okay, okay. I'm there. I got it. I'll be there at noon. Bill's on. Yeah, so I was like, the only good thing about it, you know, since I am a vet, I'm going for the VA, I don't have to pay a dime of it because I redid all my pay stuff. And of course, I get well, since I'm Social Security, I'm totally disabled, and I redid my pay stuff. I don't pay for nothing but my prescriptions. So it's all, you know, but I was just like, And especially when they call you and they're like so happy. So my daughter, I said, I have never heard anyone on the phone be that happy. And she goes, Mom, that means not good. She goes, when they're that happy because they're really telling you something bad. And I was like, I know. Because I've never heard anyone be that happy. I was like, man, they should bottle him. Yeah, he was super, super, super happy. I mean, I was just like, what in the world? So I'm not, I was just like, that's why I told my dad, I said, you're going to have to drive me because I am not going to be worth anything when this is done. So, yeah, pray for me, guys. Pray for me because, yeah. And he never even told me how many injections. He just said, oh, I got to do a few. And you and I both know how many a few is. We all know how many a few is. It could be 1 to 100. So I was just like, okay. Thank you, Sandy, because I am going to need it. Because, I'll pull my big girl panties and lay there and just tears roll, I'll have a wet hair when I'm done. Because, yeah, and probably a few cracked teeth. Because, yeah, I was just like, okay. My dad was like, you need a ride for what? And I was like, I just need a ride. I just need a ride. I said, the rides are fixing to commence. And he says, what do you mean? I said, well, once this starts, I can't drive for months. I said, months. And he was like last time? I said, yeah, like last time. I think it was like 4 or 5 months before I was allowed to drive. He said, all right. I said, me and Jim will do rock, paper, scissors. I said, all right. I said, as long as someone gets me there, I'm good. I said, and if they can, because supposedly she said when she is done doing this, I should be fixed between 85 to 88%. And then as long as I don't do anything out of the restrictions, I should be fixed for good. And it's like, I don't plan on doing anything out of the restrictions. So it's like, hey, yeah. So it's like, yeah. Well, my thing is, once I'm done, I'm supposed to walk. Once I can get up and get mobile. And like Jim was like, I got a wheelchair. And I said, no, once I can get up and upright, I'm supposed to walk because that's what's supposed to help heal. I'm supposed to walk. I said, so, once you can get me upright, I said, I just need someone here I said, I know how to roll to the side and walk my way up. I said, I just need to get from sitting up to standing up. And then I can waddle to the bathroom and waddle back. I'm like, your package went out the very next day because I had a UPS package come in and my driver's really good. He said, oh, no. He said, you don't need to have a package pickup. I'm here. I'll just take it. And he scans it in and takes it off. So you should be getting it probably anytime. Unlike poor Karina, hers ended up in Illinois and then no one knows what happened to it. So I've got a tracer on it. You got your broom? Isn't that the cutest thing? It is. Those brooms are so adorable. I mean, the brooms are just so adorable. And Karina, I called, finally got a hold of that lady, and I told her, I said, the only way I can get that stupid, y'all are gonna love this. The only way I can get through that UPS, you're gonna love this. The only way I can get through that UPS computerized thing, because it doesn't understand my Southern accent. And I keep trying to give it the tracking number, and it gives me all kinds of stuff back. And we go round and round and round for about 15 minutes. And it's just like, drives me insane. So I finally have to, and I don't like to cuss. And I have to finally have to start cussing at it. Literally start cussing at it. And after I cuss at it for about 5 minutes, it's like, I will get you a person. I will get you some help. And I start off telling it I want a person, and it's like, it goes back and forth with me for like 20 minutes. And then I start cussing at it, and then it goes, I will get you some assistance. And that's what I wanted in the first place. It's so hilarious. And this lady comes on and she's laughing. I tell her I had finally cussed at the thing and it finally got me some help. And she's like, I'll help you, no problem. And I give her the number and she goes, well, I see where it made it to Illinois. I said, yeah, that's as far as I could track it. And she's like, well, she goes, I'm going to put a tracer on it right now. She goes, I just put the tracer on it. They'll start kicking, looking around in the warehouse and they'll see what trailer it was on, and then they'll start looking through trailers. So she goes, I got the tracer on it, and I'm going to send you the app, and then you can go in and do a file claim report. And that's what I did. And the first one I put out, when I actually put the amount of money it was worth, it came out saying that it was $2,000. And I was like, no. So then I had to go back and say that every item in the box, because there's so many things in the box, was worth $1 to get it to where it actually came up to how much the box is valued at. So it was like crazy. So I finally got it to where, it went through as a claim. I was just like, oh my God, it's driving me insane. To where I finally got the stuff to go through. It was like, oh, this stuff's driving me nuts. It's like, and then I got to go into UPS anyway because I ordered some stuff from um, Temu, and the stuff is great. Don't get me wrong, stuff is great. It's just the girls grew, so it's the wrong size. So I got to return it to Temu, and to get my money back, I got to put it in boxes, and then if I put it in boxes, I can take it to a UPS center and they'll print labels. And so I've got that. Then I'm going to take it in and just let them print the labels. And I was just like, this is insane. Absolutely insane. And so that's what I've been doing. And then worrying about tomorrow, totally worrying about tomorrow. It's like, and getting nuts. But I got everybody's package out last week and the box out last week. And then I, got hit with that yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to move my day up. And so I thought, I'll just do it today. Just get it done today. And then be done. And then mess with my stinking printer because HP, I hope no one has HP printers because that HP plugin keeps dropping out and losing your printer. And so I finally printed just a generic printer app offline. And when I did that, it finally found the HP printer. And then I have to fight with it to get the labels printed. So I got 5 more printer labels to print, and then I don't have to mess with it no more. It's like, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's like, oh my Lord. Like, drives you insane. Absolutely insane. It's like, you know. Hi, Melinda. I'm just letting people mosey on in because it's such a weird day. They're not expecting today. But what I did, because it's such a weird day and everyone's not expecting today, so they may not have their pictures posted and everything, I just went by the last couple of weeks and just went ahead and put everybody on wheel. Because, I it's a weird day and I don't want people to be like, I didn't know about it, so I didn't get my pictures in. So I just put everybody that's normally on the wheel. Figured that was fair. I didn't want to leave anybody out, so I was trying to be fair. I figured my issue is not your issue. And right now I got kind of a big issue. You did. So this week, everybody's on the wheel because this one's my issue. And so I didn't want to have people say, I missed it because I didn't know. And so this one's my issue. So I just being nice, I just put everybody there, kind of like my issue. So I just put everybody there because it was my issue. And they just kind of surprised me with my issue, if you know what I mean. It was like, eh. And I finished my flying horsey, whatever it was. It's one of those 9,000, 30 by 40s I got hanging in there. And this one I'm doing this week is a bathtub, an old fashioned bathtub. And I'll find it and post it in there. And you'll see what I'm doing this week. They're I just think I used to find them on AliExpress or something and got them when I first started. And they're all double-sided tapes. And the way I do them is I just rip the whole piece off. And I think I just finished that whole section. And because I ran out of my little pieces, and so I kind of had to cut a piece, put on because I was getting that corner done. I finally got it done. And I pull off that whole chunk because if you'll pull it off all at once and do it really slow, it doesn't get all that ripply. And then I just lay a bunch of the little sheets down. And that's how you don't get all those little ripples and bubbles and stuff down. And then I'll pull them off the little sheets. I got little, I think they're like 2 by 3. I think they're 2 by 3 sheets. And I got them off of that English lady, Rebecca. I can't even remember what her name is. And they're just like little 2 by 3 sheets. Hi, cat. So I've just been doing those, just trying to get them done because I've got so many of them and I can knock them out in like 3 or 4 days. Just trying to get some of them done. It's just, because I've always been doing such big ones that take forever that I've just been trying to knock out some little ones just to get them done. Get some of those hanging double-sided nightmares done, you know, just because they've been hanging there forever. I don't even know what they are. They're just hanging there and hanging there. Yeah, that too. I mean, yeah. Like if these start to curl, I throw them away. It's like, I mean, and I don't buy from anyone. It's just these, I just happen to have these from forever ago. I mean, forever ago. And then I bought those transfer sheets and I have that laser printer. And so I'll just use those. I just use those and those work really good. But I'm telling you, if you got double-sided tape, take this entire sheet off all at once and then lay down your other sheets, the smaller ones, and cover them up and then just pull those off. Because that's how you get all that ripples in the tape pulling up and making all the ridges and valleys and bubbles and stuff is dealing with the double-sided. So just take that whole, pull it off real slow, real gentle, get rid of it, throw it in the trash. I just had to pull this sheet off to use because I had a little spot about this big that I ran out of them. And so I was using it as a cover sheet. Hi, Risa. So, I mean, but literally get it off of there and don't lay it back down. Because the people that pull it up and lay it down, pull it up and lay it down. And that's how you get the rivers and valleys and bubbles and stuff is dealing with that. Get rid of it. Make it go bye-bye. Because that's where you get all those rivers, bubbles, valleys is dealing with that. And then just deal with your little teeny, make your little cover sheets that you're going to deal with, whatever size you're going to do for the day. And then once you pull that off, don't mess with putting it back on and off, because that's how you get the mess ups. I figured that out real quick, because that tape that's on there isn't down there really good. And so it'll peel back up and make bubbles and ripples and all kinds of nasty stuff. So just make sure your sheets are the size you're going to use and deal with that. Yeah. Because otherwise you got all kinds of issues. And it'll show. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed that, but if you got that bubble or you got a ripple or the valley, it'll show. Even if you put it in a frame, it'll show. It'll show the valley. It'll show the bubble. It'll show. They do show. So they do show. So I try really hard not to get them. Now, if you do have a few, once you get your cover sheet on it, take your fingernail and just rub that bubble, as flat as you can get it. So that's okay. We're still dish yakking. I'm just waiting. I did I did go through and was able to, let me see, uh get this stinky little thing. Let's see. I know I made one. Where is it? I know I made one. I made one. Where'd it go? I know I made one. Where did it go? Should be untitled. I know I made one. I may have to use. Where did it go? Because I was going to say, I sat there and put everybody in here. And I put it in here. And then I bet I didn't save it. I bet that's what happened. No. I think that's what happened. Well, we'll just have to do it with the one I've got. Well, let me see. Let's see who all's on this one. Well, I think we just may have to use this one. But I had it in this one. Let me look who's all on this sheet right here. I'll let y'all talk amongst yourself. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. There's Riza. Dash. Just making sure everyone's on this one. Deborah. Okay, Chris Brumman. Sammy Lambert. Because I know I did it, and then I forgot to save it. And that's what happened. Meredith Taylor. Amber Fisher. up. Brandy. Sandy, Tammy. Okay, Snuggies. Dawn. Let me start adding some on this one. Okay, that one. Okay. I'm almost done because most of these were already on here. Okay. Don't need that one twice. Anita. Cat. Brandy. Make sure I got Risa. Okay. Now I'm going to hit save. And it's saved. So everybody's on the wheel now. On this wheel. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So everyone's on this wheel. No, is that the newer, smaller ones? Oh, so Don P's the Dodge feel. Okay. I was wondering. What I did is I put everybody on the wheel because I'm doing early today. And it's my fault and not everybody else's. So there's people that may not know. And so I just put everybody on the wheel. And so it was like, it's my fault. So I'm just, I'm doing it. And then I'm going to, now that I know how to shuffle these things, I'm doing this shuffle. Yeah, this one is my, it's because they called me and said, by the way, um,
You got an appointment tomorrow, and you did not know you have an appointment tomorrow, but you got an appointment tomorrow. And so, and no one knew I had an appointment tomorrow. And my appointment's at noon. And so I just put everybody on the wheel that has been putting themselves on the wheels for since the beginning of time. And so I've just been putting them there. Now, what I'll do is I'll draw for the first three, the randoms, and then I'll draw for the grand prize because everyone's eligible for it. And then I'll take out the last three weekly people and then draw for week 4. Because the three that have won the last three weeklies wouldn't want the weekly one because those are all the same. So, wow, that's weird. It's pink? Wow, that's weird. Okay, I've got y'all pretty much shuffled all up. So, what do y'all want to go for first? The placard, the postcard, or the broom? And then if you're picked for something you've already had, I'll respin it. Broom? Okay. And then if you've already won it, just let me know and I'll respin. It's Karina. Karina, have you had the broom? Okay, where's my little Karina? Nope. Okay. Then we'll go back to shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's so much quieter doing it this way. Okay. Silence my little doggies for a couple hours. Okay, and what this time? And are we going to do the postcard or the placard? They got a tracer out on that box now. And the placard or the postcard? Y'all's choice. The placard? Okay, here we go. Bonnie Smith. Bonnie, have you won the placard? Let's see, I can look back and see who's won. Okay, I can respin. We're going to respin because Bonnie said respin. So we're respinning. Okay, Muttnut, you won the placard. Do you want to respin? Okay, we're going to respin again. Okay, Cat J. Bell, you won the placard. Do you want the placard? I gotta look back and see what in the last 3 weeks. Oh, nope. You already won it. So let me get up here and shuffle these. So she already won a placard. So I'm going to shuffle these and we'll respin again. So we will respin again. Chris Berman. Chris Berman. Let me look at check and see if she's won one. Because I got them written down. And I think Chris Berman is good. So, I believe Chris Berman will be good with the placard. Okay, so now I can shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now, this is for the postcard. Okay, this is Dodge Field for the postcard. Do you want it? Or Don P? I can look back, make sure. I don't remember her winning. Okay, you haven't won, so you get the postcard. Okay, now, This is for the grand prize box, everybody. And I know no one's won the grand prize box. So cross your fingers, cross your toes. I am going to go in and shuffle like 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I shuffled 15 times. Okay. This is for the grand prize box. Okay. We are going to spin. April Morris. Let me see, where are you? You got the grand prize box. And I just got the last item in it like 2 days ago. So I need to get it all taped up. Okay, so now what I need to do is go through and I need to take out this person. If it'll let me. That's the problem. My phone is getting so hinky. You know? Where's my little thing? Oh, there it is. It's getting where it doesn't want to work half the time. Because I got 3 people. And who's the other one? Okay, there are 3 people that if it lands on, I need to take them out. And it's not letting me delete them. And I'm trying. There, finally let me. Okay, I got them out of there. Now, I'm going to go through and spin or shuffle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, this is for week 4 box. Okay. And so this is for week 4 box because I got the week 1, week 2, week 3 winners out. But I left all those winners in for that grand prize box. So I just took them out so that they won't be in this spin for week 3 box or week 4 box. So this is for week 4 box. Amber Fisher, you got week 4 box. Okay, where are you? Okay. So when I take all of my return boxes to and it won't be tomorrow because I got a feeling tomorrow I'm not going to be feeling the best after tomorrow's fiasco. Um, I won't be feeling the best tomorrow uh, to go to the UPS place. I don't think so. So it'll probably be Thursday or Friday that I'll be feeling up to go into the UPS store. That I'll get the boxes out and all my boxes out. Now, as far as the little placard, postcard, and the broom, I can do those and get those down to my mailbox and get those out. But the grand prize box and the week 4 box, those will probably be like Friday, maybe Saturday, somewhere around there. Depends on how my abdomen feels after being stabbed, like I don't know how many times. That's an iffy. But thank you for putting up with me with dealing with the phone. Congratulations to all the winners. You're welcome. And sorry it's been such a, I mean, but I wasn't expecting for them to call yesterday and say, hey, yeah, by the way, and being so cheerful about it, which is kind of scary because, you know, they're never cheerful when they call. And Muttnut should be going here live here shortly. Yeah, thank you for the good luck because you know they're never cheerful when they call. And I'm telling you, he was like, "Good morning," and they call me Miss Wilds because I never changed my name. They're like, "Good morning, Mrs. Wilds," or is it Miss Wilds? We're calling to give you the good news. We can do your procedure on how about Wednesday? Is noon a good time? We're looking so forward to seeing you. It's not going to hurt at all. I'm going to numb you up. You won't feel a thing. Now tell me that's not scary. You know, when they call you and they're like that, um, that's scary as all get out. Good luck with yours tomorrow, Sandy. Yeah, it'll take me a little bit to get all these labels to get my printer to cooperate. And then I'll get these out. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful rest of the afternoon. And we'll get these out. You are most welcome. Most welcome. It was fun. And Tijuana, I'm hoping they can find that, but be aware, if nothing else, there is, I think, $100 of insurance on it. So if nothing else, you know, we'll work on getting that to you, if nothing else. And that way you can at least buy something off Diamond Art Club. And I'm sure Nix will reprint a tray for you. I don't know. This might be the last one. It might actually be the last one. Next year, I may just kind of like do one, but not have prizes. Just kind of like just paint along with me. Like I'm here and I'm painting, but I don't know because it's getting more and more expensive. I don't know with UPS, they're getting crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's like nuts. Now I might start having paint alongs, like, paint with me, paint along with me kind of things. Cause like the first set of stuff I sent out was like $20. Then the next set was like 25, and I think last set was like 30 something. And now that I'll have the grand prize on this side, it's probably going to be about 50. So it's like UPS is going up. Nix was even saying they're just going up steadily. It's like every week they're going up. It's like insane. They have lost their ever loving mind. So I am going to let everybody go so I can start trying to work on my printer and the labels, because that's going to be a couple hours of headache. So I'm going to let y'all go so you can get busy with your days. Love y'all. Y'all have a great afternoon, and talk to y'all later. Bye.